All right, we're speaking with Gabby Huguenin about something very near and dear to us, keeping our money and growing our money. So here's a question for you, Gabby. In your frequently asked questions, people often say, am I going to get audited? But the question you think they should be asking is, how can I grow my money in a tax advantage environment?
It's such a great question, and I mean specifically is you have to be open-minded enough to listen and then get the right network of advisors who know the rules. So who are the advisors that we're taking advice from? Typically CPAs and attorneys or for financial planners. And when I mean financial planners, I mean somebody who is actually proactive and helping you with a wealth plan that fits your personal situation and ultimately who know the rules. When I say knowing the rules, I mean the code, I mean what's new, I mean what's coming out, and there's about 3 places that are tax advantage environments that you can have control over the basis of your taxes. Number 1 is entity structuring, having the proper entity structuring in place if you're in business.
And by that, Gabby, do you mean an S corp, a C corp, an LLC? Is that what you're talking about there?
I do.
For those who don't know.
Yes, I do mean that. And for those who don't know, I mean as far as LLCs or S corporations or C corporations or trusts, different things like that, they're structured in a way that's specific to that person's needs to help them be in a minimum tax bracket that's legitimate.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. I don't want to sidetrack you too much, but what if I'm a doctor, I work in a nice hospital, I'm doing okay, making good money. Do I need the hassle of setting up an LLC or a C Corp for myself, even though I work for somebody else?
Absolutely. Number 1 cause of wiping docs out, I've seen it a million times, not a million, I'm being facetious, but a lot, is they don't have the proper entity structuring in place. They have everything in one central practice. Maybe they're, a practice of 11 docs or something like that.
Right.
One entity in place. If something happens to one doctor, it affects every single person in that practice.
Oh, like the partner down the hall gets sued and...
Absolutely. It bleeds over. So the proper entity structuring is going to be specific to you and your situation, and it is a combination of LLCs or corporations, either S or C, and then also sometimes some upper-level entity planning for personal asset protection. So that's the first area that you can grow your money in a tax advantage environment.
What's the next one?
The second way is checkbook control IRAs. So checkbook control IRAs, self-directed IRAs, people fear having control over their IRAs, but I would fear what the stock market is doing right now.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So looking at it, self-directed IRAs are one of the number 2 ways, as far as it's a second way that you can grow your money in a tax advantage environment. By having checkbook control, you can have an IRA LLC, you can have an IRA 401k, and you can run things through there that normally would be done a different way. So it's a complete tax advantage environment. And then the third area is in the banking system, and it's the infinite banking concept, and it's where insurance can be used as a tool to actually help you instead of hinder you. So check those 3 areas out.
Beautiful. So if somebody wants to answer the question, how can I grow my money in a tax advantage environment, they should look at your blog or give you a call.
That is correct. And we'll help you customize a plan that fits you. It's like a diagnostic process, and that's what